Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, caught up with Coach Bob Chesney before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down.
The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Right side, it's Clinton. Makes the grab in their space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Sells the fake. Got him quickly. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Play action on first down. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, it's Schwartz. Sends it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now,
he makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on second down. On play action. Fires it incomplete.
and I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker, and how about this free safety showing those tackling? And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Schwartz. Finds the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking for a deep man. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just gets rid of that one.
Man, you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Stands in and takes the hit. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That is got...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Back to pass, it's Schwartz. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and a Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Got a man. It's Clinton. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Bruins are flying down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells the run, looking to pass. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, UCLA. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Breaks into the open.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Finds a tight end. And he's brought down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick give. Plows through the defense. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Crosses to 40. Snags it, and there's running room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Sets his feet. It's Schwartz. Fires to the right. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. He wants to throw it again. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Bringing it back. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page. If you're
in a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a small return, but a big play as they... So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw one first. It's complete to the right. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Looking to pass. It's Schwartz. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Sends it back in motion. Drops back on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Play action on first down. Makes a connection. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bruins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And he almost had a pick.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Second and long here. The fake wants to throw. And he gets rid of it.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear.
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! What a play, not only... Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run it to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Clinton. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Back to pass, it's Schwartz. Takes a hit as he fires. Soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Second down, gonna throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the...
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. First play of this drive. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning.
Touchdown, UCLA! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. These guys are real. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Schwartz. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Pulls it in, it's Clinton. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball. Running it to the right. Shakes off the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Gonna throw it over the top of the D. Leaping grab for a big gain. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
They get to him as he throws.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative...
Touchdown, Bruins! Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catch.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Dropping back, it's Schwartz. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the... They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle and wings it incomplete. Second and long here. He wants to throw it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds a man on the left. They stop him just a leak or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Moves the pocket. It's Schwartz. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
I mean, sometimes...
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off play action on first down. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Schwartz. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Selling the fake. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Throws for the tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sets his feet. It's Schwartz. Lets it fly on the move. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand it to the back. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he avoids the sack. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The officials stop. We play on. 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. To the air. It's Schwartz. Got the back over the middle. Turning it on. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. A personal foul in overtime. What an egregious mistake, and one that he won't be able to explain. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. From the gun. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for two. Looking to throw. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Was to pass. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Looking to throw it, Schwartz. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Snapped it in the shotgun. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try is a winner in OT. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made